almost 2 years after an Allendale native drowned in Lake Michigan. A memorial plaque was unveiled along the portion of the lake where it happened. The plaque caps off an effort by the family of Brandon Schmidt to bring new safety measures to the beach where he went into the water. News 8's Joe LaFurgey has more from the lakeshore tonight.
Reading a sign is one way to prevent a tragedy on the water. Hearing from someone who experienced one of those tragedies is another.
And that's why we're out here, and that's why we're talking with you, and that's why this sign is here.
The sign is simple, in memory of Brandon James Schmidt, 1/3/1998, 8/15/2018. His family hopes those words serve as a reminder of the hidden dangers of the big lake.
If we can bring some good out of our tragedy, that's kind of a silver lining for us.
That day back in August of 2018, the same year a record number of people drowned in the Great Lakes, was supposed to be just a day at the beach for the then 20-year-old. Brandon Schmidt was at the lake with friends, swimming the same waters beachgoers enjoyed on this hot Thursday before the 4th. Brandon, whose father said was a good swimmer, was only out about 20 feet when he went under. No one's sure why it happened. But instead of dwelling on the why, the family looked around the beach at Windsnest and found some things that were missing.
We noticed that at that time there was no signage here about the rip currents or the dangers of Lake Michigan. There was no life-saving flotation devices.
There are no signs indicating that there's no lifeguard on duty.
Brandon's mother turned grief into resolve and then action. In November of that same year, she went to the Port Sheldon Township Board and pleaded for warning signs and other safety equipment.
The township took action, and so now there is signage warning people about the rip currents, warning people about the dangers in Lake Michigan, and there's life-saving flotation devices.
The family will probably never know how many people read the signs and heeded the warnings, how many lives might have been saved, but they feel in their hearts they've made an impact. The plaque at the beach entrance, dedicated on the day before what would have been Brandon's 22nd birthday, is one more part of that effort.
What we hope is that, perhaps through our tragedy, more harm can be prevented and lives can be saved.
The Great Lakes Surf Rescue Project collects data on drownings on the Great Lakes. We have a link to their website at woodtv.com. In Port Sheldon, Joe LaFurgey, News 8.